When we trace the paths through history's fog, countless civilizations rise, flourish, and then vanish, often without leaving a trace. History remembers the great empires of Rome, Egypt, and Mesopotamia. But there are others, enigmatic, overlooked, yet astonishing in their ingenuity and mystery. Today, we step off the beaten archaeological path to explore 10 mysterious lost civilizations that almost no one talks about. From desert stone calendars and sunken cities to ancient trade powers and cultic megalithic sites, each of these societies offers a window into human brilliance and hints at knowledge yet to be uncovered. Join me as we journey through time, from the desert sands of Egypt to high Andes mountain cities, from hidden Amazonian settlements to prehistoric Asia and more. These are the stories of vanished worlds that still echo with unanswered questions. Number 1. Nabta Playa, Prehistoric Egypt. In the remote desert of southern Egypt lies Nabta Playa, one of the world's most mysterious prehistoric sites. Long before the rise of the pharaohs or the construction of the pyramids, this area was home to groups of Neolithic people dating back nearly 11,000 years. What makes Nabta Playa extraordinary is its stone circle, a megalithic arrangement that predates Stonehenge by more than 1,000 years. Archaeologists believe it was deliberately aligned with the summer solstice and important stars, indicating that these ancient desert dwellers possessed an impressive understanding of astronomy and seasonal cycles. Around 6,000 years ago, as the Sahara's climate shifted and the land grew more arid, the people of Nabta Playa built more permanent settlements. They practiced early forms of herding, particularly of cattle, which held ritual and symbolic significance. Excavations have revealed ceremonial structures, hearths, and even evidence of ritual burials, suggesting that Nabta Playa was not just a habitation site, but also a spiritual and ceremonial center. The growing desert eventually forced its people to migrate, leaving behind these enigmatic stone monuments buried beneath sand for millennia. Today, Nabta Playa is recognized as one of the earliest known examples of humans looking beyond survival toward the cosmos and the mysteries of existence. It provides crucial insight into the cultural and intellectual development of prehistoric societies in Africa, showing that long before Egypt's pyramids, people were already measuring time, studying the stars, and building monuments to connect Earth with sky. Number 2. Göbekli Tepe, Neolithic Turkey. High on a barren hilltop in southeastern Turkey lies Göbekli Tepe, one of the most extraordinary archaeological discoveries of the modern age. Dating back to around 9600 BC, it is widely considered the oldest known megalithic temple complex in the world, built more than 7,000 years before Stonehenge and long before the Egyptian pyramids. The site consists of massive T-shaped limestone pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons, arranged in circular enclosures. Many of these pillars are intricately carved with animals such as foxes, snakes, boars, vultures, and even abstract symbols. What makes Göbekli Tepe so astonishing is that its builders were hunter-gatherers, not settled farmers. Archaeological evidence suggests that agriculture in this region only emerged thousands of years later, meaning the people who erected these structures had no permanent villages, metal tools, or domesticated animals for hauling stones. The purpose of Göbekli Tepe remains a mystery. Some scholars believe it was a ritual or ceremonial center, a place where different groups of hunter-gatherers gathered for spiritual practices. Its sheer scale and sophistication suggest a high level of social cooperation and symbolic thought, challenging the traditional idea that religion and monumental architecture came only after farming societies developed. Equally puzzling is its fate. At some point, Göbekli Tepe was deliberately buried, preserved under layers of soil for millennia before its rediscovery in the 1990s. This sudden abandonment raises more questions than answers, making Göbekli Tepe not just a site, but a profound mystery that continues to rewrite our understanding of early human civilization. Number 3. Tiwanaku, Pre-Incan Andes. High on the Andean Plateau near Lake Titicaca in Bolivia lies Tiwanaku, a monumental city thriving between AD 500 and 1000, perhaps housing around 10,000 people. Its ceremonial architecture, like the sunken temple, Kalasasa platform, Akapana pyramid, and Pumapunku complex, displays staggering craftsmanship and planning. Just recently, researchers uncovered a new Palaspada temple, aligned with the solar equinox and connected to ancient trade routes, further illuminating the civilization's sophistication. By AD 1000, environmental changes led to its decline, but Tiwanaku left a legacy embedded in Andean spirituality, later revered by the Inca as a mythical birthplace of humanity. Number 4. Cahokia, or Mississippian culture, pre-Columbian North America. In the American Midwest, near modern-day St. Louis, once stood Cahokia, the heart of the Mississippian culture, thriving from circa 600 to 1350 CE. With a population estimated at 20,000 to 40,000, Cahokia's monumental earthen mounds and astronomical alignments rival any in ancient Europe. Despite its scale, it left no written records. Historians debate its decline. Environmental stress, social upheaval, or disease may have contributed. Today, its remnants stand as silent giants of early North American urban life, still lacking a complete explanation for its culture or sudden abandonment. Number 5. Aksumite Empire, Ancient East Africa. Between the 1st and 7th century CE, the Aksumite Empire in modern-day Ethiopia and Eritrea reigned as a powerful trading hub, minting its own coins, erecting towering stelae, and adopting Christianity early. Its mysterious decline around the 7th century coincides with the rise of Islam and changing trade routes, but scholars debate whether the shift was economic, environmental, or theological. Aksum remains a largely underappreciated ancestor in African and global history, its obelisks still piercing the Ethiopian sky. Number 6. The Olmecs, Mesoamerica. The Olmec civilization emerged in the Gulf Coast of Mexico, possibly beginning around 1500 BC, noted for colossal carved heads, lavish jade offerings, and early pyramid structures at centers like San Lorenzo and La Venta. Their decline around 400 BC remains unexplained. Environmental changes, shifts in river courses, or volcanic disruption may have pushed populations to relocate. Considered the mother culture of Mesoamerica, the Olmecs forged artistic, religious, and political legacies that shaped future civilizations, from the Maya to the Aztecs.
Number 7. Tartessians, Ancient Iberia. Along the southern coast of the Iberian Peninsula, ancient Greek and Roman writers described Tartessos, a wealthy, semi-mythical civilization said to flourish around the 9th to 6th centuries BC. Known for its metalworking, especially silver and gold, Tartessos was believed to be a hub of trade linking Iberia with the wider Mediterranean. Greek historians claimed its capital lay at the mouth of the Guadalquivir River, near present-day Seville, and some even linked Tartessos with legendary lands like Atlantis. Yet no definitive archaeological evidence of a Tartessian capital city has ever been found. What has been uncovered are distinctive artifacts, inscriptions, and necropolises, hints of a culture that suddenly vanished around the 6th century BC. Whether Tartessus was absorbed by neighbors, destroyed by conflict, or simply faded into myth remains one of archaeology's enduring mysteries. Far away, on the edge of the Taklamakan Desert in Xinjiang, China, lies another enigma, the ruined Silk Road city of Nia, also called Cahokia.
Between 500 and 1000 CE, Nia thrived as a bustling oasis hub of merchants, scholars, and farmers. Excavations reveal elaborate wooden homes, Buddhist shrines, textiles, and official documents written on wood and paper. Strangely, Nia was abandoned in the 10th century, leaving eerie details behind, such as dogs still chained outside homes and half-finished meals, suggesting an abrupt departure. Rediscovered in the early 20th century by explorers like Oral Stein, Nia remains a haunting snapshot of Silk Road life. Its sudden end still unexplained, leaving more questions than answers. Number 8. Nia, Silk Road Oasis, China. Deep in the shifting sands of the Taklamakan Desert in Xinjiang, China, lie the ruins of Nia, once a prosperous oasis city along the legendary Silk Road. Flourishing between the 3rd and 10th centuries CE, Nia served as a vital hub where merchants, travelers, and scholars converged, exchanging not only goods like silk, jade, and spices, but also ideas, religions, and cultural traditions. Archaeological excavations at Nia have revealed well-planned wooden houses, Buddhist shrines, orchards, textiles, and official documents preserved in the dry desert climate. These findings suggest that Nia was not merely a trade stop, but a thriving, sophisticated settlement where East met West. Yet, Nia's end remains shrouded in mystery. By the 10th century, as Silk Road trade routes declined and desertification advanced, the city was abruptly abandoned. Excavators discovered eerie traces of this departure, dogs left chained outside homes, and half-finished meals, suggesting an abrupt departure. Rediscovered in the early 20th century by explorers like Oral Stein, Nia today stands as a haunting reminder of the fragility of human settlements in harsh environments. Frozen in time, it continues to puzzle historians, offering tantalizing glimpses of a vanished Silk Road civilization. Number 9. Kumari Kandam, Mythical Tamil Continent. Beyond the historical, legend speaks of Kumari Kandam, a fabled submerged continent south of India, linked to the modern notion of Lemuria. It's central to Tamil revivalist myths as the homeland of an ancient Tamil civilization described in medieval literature. However, there's no geological evidence of such a lost continent, and the idea is largely symbolic, yet it reflects how cultures preserve memory of lost homelands and identities, even if mythical. While Kumari Kandam remains in the realm of legend, it underscores how lost civilizations may straddle both archaeology and myth. Number 10. The Land of Punt, Egypt's mysterious trading partner. Ancient Egyptian texts refer repeatedly to the land of Punt, a distant trading partner supplying gold, myrrh, and exotic goods during the reign of pharaohs like Khufu, yet its location remains unknown despite detailed accounts. Some cultures are known mostly through the records of other cultures. The Egyptians left plenty of descriptions, but scholars are frustratingly mum on where Punt was located. Speculated to lie in Arabia, the Horn of Africa, or even along the Nile, Punt remains a tantalizing enigma, known in commerce, absent in archaeology, still waiting to be found. These 10 civilizations, some etched in stone, others whispered through legend, remind us that human history is far richer and stranger than we commonly realize. From Göbekli Tepe's ritual circles predating agriculture, to desert astronomers at Nabta Playa, to vibrant cities like Cahokia and Nia, to traditions and myths preserved in tales of Kumari Kandam and Punt, each vanished society poses more questions than answers. They vanished for myriad reasons: climate shifts, trade route changes, droughts, or simple neglect. Yet their legacies linger, in ruins, in myths, in rediscovered temples and oral histories. By exploring them, we honor their stories and remind ourselves that the tapestry of human civilization is still being woven. Many more societies await rediscovery, buried under layers of earth and time.